Hey guys, so in today's video, we'll be going over 5 things you need to do before starting your first LLC. First of all, I do want to say starting your first LLC is a huge, big step. And I do want to congratulate you because even taking this first initiative is really, really exciting. It can be kind of scary, but just know that with some prep and some knowledge, everything is going to be great. And if you are looking to start an LLC today, we'll leave a link down below to Northwest, who's giving our audience an exclusive $39 business formation package. So yes, you can start your LLC today in under 5 minutes, just $39 plus state fees. And you will be helping support the channel if you use that link, so I do want to say thank you so much in advance. Okay, the first thing you guys need to do before starting your LLC is to have a plan. Now by plan, I mean a bunch of things, right? First, I mean a business plan. You need to know what your business is doing, how it's going to make money, how you're going to market and get new clients, things like that. The business entity part of a business is actually not that important. It can be set up really, really easily whenever, but knowing how you're actually going to make money in that business, that is what is really important. Now, along with that type of business plan, you need to think, why do I actually need this LLC? Because believe it or not, you don't need an LLC to have write-offs. You don't need an LLC to save money on taxes. You don't need an LLC to be a real business. In fact, I think a lot of people, they start their LLC prematurely because they think, if I want to build this business, I need to have an LLC right now. And that is likely not true. Yes, there are some really big benefits to having an LLC, but most people don't know what those benefits are and they want to create an LLC for a different reason. So I really encourage you guys to learn more about LLCs, learn about the pros, learn about the cons, learn about how they can save you in taxes, learn about how they can not save you in taxes, learn about the compliance requirements and all that stuff. This all goes into the whole plan of knowing whether or not an LLC is good for you. Okay, so the next thing I do want you guys to sort of know is the licenses and permits that may be required to run your business. Now, every single one of you guys watching this video, you likely are running a different type of business. I have no idea what these businesses are. And so with these businesses, they are gonna have different requirements like permits and licenses that may be needed. For any type of business, it is extremely important to be compliant with the law. And just also keep in mind that licensing may be needed on a federal level, on a state level, or even on local levels. So it's really, really important for you guys to do your due diligence, do the research, and know which things you need. If you use a service like Northwest, they can actually help do this for you as part of their package. But just know that this is quite important. And a lot of you guys watching this video, there are likely going to be some permits or licenses that are required. Okay, the next thing you do need to come up with is a business name. And that might seem pretty self-explanatory, but I think a lot of people, they go into the whole LLC formation process and they think, oh shoot, I don't know what to name my LLC. Now there are going to be specific naming guidelines that you need to follow depending on what state you are in. First, see if the name you want is available in your state. It can't be too similar to any other businesses that are registered. And another thing you may want to consider is choose a name that has some type of URL or domain available. So we recommend domains like .com, .co, .io. See if the domain name is available. If not, potentially consider choosing a different name. But if a website is not as important, then maybe it doesn't really matter for you. So the next thing you do need to do is to decide how you want your LLC to be taxed. So basically by default, the LLC that you create can be taxed either as a sole proprietorship, this is for single member LLCs, or as a partnership for multi-member LLCs. Now I will say that that will have 0 tax benefits. And so if you do want to save some money in self-employment taxes, then I do recommend talking to your CPA to see whether or not this makes sense. Basically, you can elect to be taxed as an S corporation or as a C corporation. For example, the S corporation, this can actually save you some money on that self-employment tax. It can get a little bit complicated, but basically you are able to pay yourself a payroll. That payroll is going to be subject to that self-employment tax, but any other remaining profit, that's called a distribution, and that money goes straight to your bank account without any of that self-employment tax. Yes, you still need to pay federal and state taxes and all the money, but it can save you that 15.3% on some of the money. So for this, I recommend doing a lot of research. Look into Form 2553. That is basically the form that you fill out to elect to be taxed as an S corporation. This can be done anytime after you create your LLC, but I recommend just doing this when you set it up. Northwest can do this for you to make it a lot easier for you. But yeah, just know what the tax benefits are, why it might make sense to be an S corporation. And yeah, this is an essential decision that you need to make. And the last thing you guys need to do before starting your LLC is to figure out who is going to be your registered agent. Now, every LLC that is formed needs to have a registered agent. This is basically a person or a business that acts as your representative. They accept mail. They can be served in case of a lawsuit or something like that. And like I said earlier, every LLC needs to have one. There are rules on who can be a registered agent, but basically this person or business needs to be available at all times during business hours, and they must have a physical address within that state. Most registered agents, they are going to cost between $100 to $200 per year for their service. They'll basically accept incoming mail, scan it, and send it to you. But yeah, if you guys use Northwest, they give you that service free for 1 year. So that's a $125 free value. And yeah, that's just one of 1,000 reasons why I just recommend using Northwest to set up your LLC. Pay $39 plus state fees, get that free registered agent service for 1 year, and you are basically instantly saving money. So yeah, those are 5 things that you guys need to do before starting your LLC. Hopefully this video was informative. If you guys got some value from it, make sure to give us a like and also subscribe for more content just like this. Every video on this YouTube channel is dedicated to helping you start and grow your business. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the next video.